Hi guys, all right, welcome to Storytime with Candice. I am sitting here with my guest, Tiffany, who is my sister. She is my roommate. She is my Irish twin. She is an entrepreneur. She is all of the things. Every sister duo has somebody who is smarter than all of you, I think, just like in different ways, obviously, but you are smarter in like just how to do stuff. I feel like you wake up.
No, I think I'm just a little reckless. That's why.
Okay, maybe, but like I feel like you know how to do everything, and then you do everything.
I definitely do not. But I just like figure it out along the way, I think. So that's why you think that.
Yeah.
So I have you fooled.
Like for example, we woke up today, and I knew first of all that like you would get up and like go to the gym and like do all of this stuff, and it's so good because it's so healthy that you do that.
Yeah.
But it also makes me feel who I'm a normal, I would think, in this situation. But maybe I'm not. But I like to sleep in on Saturdays.
I slept in compared to my normal day, but I just like I love going to the gym because it makes me like feel better.
Right.
And it like keeps me off on the right, foot.
I know, and I wish that the gym would make me feel better, but sleeping in, for example, makes me feel better. If you slept in, you would feel like lazy and down. But for
Yes.
me, I would feel lazy and down, I think, after I work out.
No, I think I get more. I think that's where definitely coffee.
Yeah.
But I definitely get more happy after the gym, and then I'm like, okay, what's next? But I did go get vegan ice cream today after the gym, so I kind of canceled it out.
That is good. That is really good. She does cancel a lot of things out, which is nice.
Yeah, I really wanted to try this place, Awan, and I just bit the bullet this time, and I went, and it was good.
Right. So, Tiffany is the one that pushed me to do podcasting from the beginning of time,
True
basically.
story.
She bought me the microphone she's holding to start off with. I wanted a contraption like the one I have now.
I just wanted to start small,
I know.
But I'm
start
very,
off.
Yeah,
I
I wanted her to
procrastinate.
just start.
I
Yeah,
procrastinate.
yeah, that's the biggest
Yeah,
difference.
people should know
Candice
that.
likes to procrastinate,
I do.
and I can't get started fast enough.
Right.
So you could say we balance each other out, but it doesn't. I don't know if that's how it actually works.
We're not very similar.
No,
People
we're
think
on different planets, and we come together today on the same one.
Ouch.
Yes.
People think that we are identical, and
Either that or not related.
right.
It's really like twins. Whoa! I didn't even know that you guys are, or that you guys are not twins. And then either like, whoa, I didn't even know you're related. I thought you guys were just friends or cousins.
Yeah, some people just don't even think we're related, but I was even speaking about like personality-wise. We're also similar in the way that we like enjoy sarcasm and
Yes, we do have similar
attitudes in that way. Yes.
Yeah. We don't care about a lot of things. Both of us don't
exactly.
care, which is nice.
It is really nice. It is very nice.
It's
And I think
it's kind of dangerous as well.
it is also dangerous. We enable each other a lot.
Yes.
And that is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Which is
why, I have a lot of like self-discipline, so like it kind of helps me, and then my discipline ends up helping you. Like
yes, because I don't have this.
Because then you look,
Yeah.
then you're gonna be like, oh shit, I should probably do that.
And I think that's why we work so
Yes.
well.
It's probably why we work so
Yeah, the reasons why we are not alike are why we work well.
well. Okay, I like that insight.
I think it's true.
Because I don't know about you, but like I always think, not that like you're my significant other, but I always think like, okay, if my significant other is like Candice, what would I want to change? Like what would like other
better
things
me. I think that
Yeah.
changes are the wrong word. You are constantly trying to better me.
I
You want me
like
to be the best that I can be, which
Yes.
is would be great for your husband or
Yeah.
whoever your life.
I'm all about self-improvement.
Yeah, she
unfortunately.
is, and I'm not really that way. But you, maybe it's because also though, like maybe I know that you're always gonna be that for me.
I'm a crutch. Maybe.
Yeah, but crutches are like, I feel like they are bad for you.
I'm a good crutch.
And your crutch is like
crutch.
never gonna not be there anyway.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's okay that you're that person, and you feel strong being that person. It's not like I
feel correct being that person. I feel like
Right.
I feel good when I'm that person.
Right.
When I'm not that person, I'm like, get it together.
which
sometimes I'll, speak the like awareness. I'll be like, that is passive aggressive, and I don't like that.
Right, and I am passive aggressive.
And then at least she accepts it.
Oh,
and she
100%.
knows.
I'm not
and
in
that's
denial
sometimes that's enough. I'm just like, okay, as long as you know.
Right, and that's good. That's good that that's all you need.
Yeah, that's not all I need, but like it's a stepping stone. It's nice.
Okay. Yeah.
As long as you acknowledge, like it's like that there's like
you don't want people
it's
to
not
be in
the best,
denial.
but I just don't like
You
people
don't
in
like
denial. Like call a
That's
duck a
fair.
duck is my new thing.
Call a what?
Call a duck a duck.
Okay. Yeah.
Something like
100%. No, that makes sense. I love doing that.
Yeah.
So this is our apartment. This is our couch.
This is our whole apartment, just this couch.
Right. No. We're in our like living room den area.
Yes.
Yeah. So the TV is behind you guys. It's obviously not on, but I'm trying to give you like a layout of what's going on. I feel like I like when people do that. It gives them a visual of what's going on here.
Yeah. And later, when you get like really good at this, you can give people a tour.
Yes.
Like hold it with you. Like
kind of when I feel better about being on camera, because I was just telling Tiffany I don't feel good.
And right now, just so you know, like we don't know what we look like.
No, we don't.
It's actually
uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable.
I opened a wet dog because I'm extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah, if I'm
I don't
gonna
like
get
it.
one actually later. And if I'm a little fidgety, it's not because I'm looking at myself and trying to like make myself look good. I don't know.
Needs to constantly be on the move.
Yeah,
She's
I have a
like,
lot of
if
energy
she's sitting,
and
it's not good. So
yeah.
this is a test of time.
Yeah, and to my defense, I know you can be like, oh, it's so much coffee. I had 2 Taster's Choice, like that's not.
Oh no, you're naturally like this. No, this is a
not
natural situation.
completely naturally, but more naturally uppity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to start off the podcast with like what's been going on pop culture.
Ooh.
Pop culture in the last like week or two has been
insane.
nuts. Maybe the last 3 or 4 weeks, because we'll start from the beginning.
Yeah.
At the end of February.
Also just like about pop culture, I used to feel like guilty for like liking it, but like I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, I like pop culture.
Of course you should.
And because I feel like it's like you're supposed to care about like your life and your direction, but like no, I want to know the tea. It's interesting.
Tea is very interesting. Drama is fun.
Drama's a little bit of
Other
not
people's
so
drama.
much. Yeah.
Other people's drama. I don't enjoy having drama, obviously, in my life.
Yeah, a little bit. It like makes it interesting. Like when everything's so boring and calm, you're just kind of like,
It's a good take.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. So at the end of February, Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber. That whole scenario exploded on TikTok, online, basically.
And for people who don't know, do you want to explain?
I do. Okay, so Selena Gomez and Kylie Jenner, from the beginning, were vying for top spot on Instagram for most follows, and I don't follow either of them. I didn't at this time. But it was interesting. So Selena was a million short of upending Kylie Jenner's reign of the most. I feel like she's been the reign for a long time. But
That's the stuff I don't really care about.
Okay, fair. So everyone got together and made it happen so that she could be the most, right? She gains that like 1.5 million or whatever to like lock the #1 title to Selena. In that quest to get her more follows, her fans on TikTok created this storm of, first of all, Gen Z scary people. They banned around, which is cool. Like it's not what we had in our generation when we were growing up.
Yeah.
We didn't have social media.
We didn't have TikTok.
No. But we also didn't have like in high school we didn't have Instagram.
No, we didn't, and I am so happy.
Thank God. Thank God.
Very happy about it.
I am so happy those pictures are able to be erased forever or not even produced. But in the race to get her to the top, people started noticing how, first of all, like amazing Selena is, but started noticing like her past and Hailey's. And once Selena was #1, Hailey put out some weird videos, and then Selena put out a video. Okay, specifically, Selena puts out a video of her eyebrows that were over laminated, and she did a video and said like, "Oops, I think this was an accident."
Yeah, I mean, if you want to back up here, first it actually did start, and I did watch. It started with a paparazzi photo, supposedly unflattering of Selena.
basically painting Haley in a bad light, right? So she's
Yeah.
the mean girl, and there are always mean girls, but also there are a lot of girls who feel like they resonate with Selena.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a Selena Gomez fan for a very long time.
As we should. She's adorable. She's lovely. We love a girl who is
I really like her.
she built herself out of
Nothing.
just a normal girl in Texas, and she became Alex Rousseau. We love Wizards of Waverly Place. A lot of people grew up with it. We love that for her.
And she has some really good songs, and
Oh,
she's
God, her
pretty,
songs are great.
and she's like, harmless. Like, I feel like she's a good person,
Yes,
and she cares about like people.
100%. So Haley puts out a video kind of shaming Selena Gomez without naming her. The lamination of the eyebrows.
And they mocked
Comes
her,
out.
the eyebrows.
Haley mocks her when she was on a FaceTime call with Kylie Jenner. They both took pictures of their eyebrows and then posted it with text on it saying accident ? And it came up right after Selena's video that said that she got her laminated eyebrows by accident too laminated. So now there's a war on TikTok, right? Now we're all watching this whole thing kind of unfold in front of us.
Oh, and then I think then they started making fun of Taylor Swift in a clip, and then that's when Selena Gomez was like, "My best friend is the best." Like,
You can't make fun of it.
don't make fun of her. And then like it kind of was like,
Because Swifties then got involved.
Yeah,
And
it was
Swifties,
crazy.
because I'm a Swiftie, I know this, and there are people way more of a Swiftie than I am, but you just don't mess with Taylor Swift. You don't do it. And I don't believe you really mess with Selena Gomez either. And Haley Baldwin Bieber is a Nepo baby. She's always been like this rich little girl.
But more importantly, she married Justin Bieber when Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber were on a break, and that is the crux of my anger with that whole scenario.
They weren't really on a break. I think that
Yeah, I just feel like it was
might
too
be
soon.
rumor. I don't know. Yeah, it is definitely too soon. We can agree there.
Don't marry anyone after 2 months of all of that. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, everyone was off and on in that little circle of friends. It was weird. Like, Selena was off and on, but also for 7-8 years off and on.
Yeah.
Haley was like one or
It
two
could
times
be that
got
they
in
were
there.
meant to be like married, even though I don't think so, but whatever. But still, just don't go marry someone like that.
Agreed. It's weird. It's weird after 2 months.
That's
So
not,
people are saying now. So people are saying that Justin is, because he's Canadian,
Yeah.
and there was a felony charge in Canada that he had. He needed to marry someone in the U.S. quickly to kind of solidify his citizenship here.
Wow, that's a key
Ingredient,
missing
right?
fact.
And like
Yeah,
I
didn't
found
know
this
that.
out on TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What did he do?
I don't know. And no one really wanted to talk about that, mostly because it wasn't so much about Justin. It's not so much about Justin. It's about the girls.
Yeah.
Which is, as a society, something that we see. Like, girls being pitted against each other.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
forget about the guy.
Yeah.
Right? Which is annoying in its own. That's a whole different combo. But,
Yeah. But it was even weird because they also showed a lot of like Haley's past, like on Twitter, and she was Team Jelena,
She was.
which
She
is
talked about it a
with
lot.
Justin and Selena's names merged. And so was I.
Yes, she was. Okay, but the only thing
But then
is now.
but then she went and she married Justin. They also showed how she was kind of like a stalker
Yes.
of Selena for a long time. So
She did do a lot of stalking. She's actually very good friends with some of the people who are like fans who like hold like different fan accounts that follow Justin around. Okay, so there is this one guy who will find Justin in New York anywhere he goes. He's like the New York guy who follows Justin Bieber, right? So Haley becomes friends with this guy, and during the Jelena process, and becomes best friends with this guy. So every time she's in New York,
so
she
she could
hits him
also
up.
know.
Yes, so she hits him up and she's like,
That's
"Where
creepy.
is Justin tonight? I know you know, whatever."
Yeah, that's okay. I don't like.
It's awkward.
Weird.
It's weird.
Just weird. But I mean, are you supposed to do that? Like, I'm just like more a fan of like, I don't know, things naturally falling.
Serendipity?
Yeah, a
But
lot.
she didn't leave anything
Kismet,
to
whatever.
chance. She didn't leave anything to chance.
Yeah.
She got to use whatever scary the way that people have edited it, but there are real clips of Selena, and then there are real clips of Haley where Haley copies almost verbatim what Selena says and does.
Yeah.
And that's weird to me. Why are we doing that?
Yeah. I don't know, like, I don't think that she, like, studies Selena Gomez. It could be just coincidence.
We were talking about this earlier. Strategy. She has strategies.
Yeah, I think her agent or something, like, tells her what to say. Or she's, like, I don't know. It's like, we don't know her. I don't know her that well. So, like,
yeah, nobody really knows her very well.
Yeah, maybe she does watch it. Who knows? You know?
She tries to go live with Justin, and then there are clips of all of that.
Oh, yeah. I've
And
seen some of the stuff. I just, yeah, I don't know. I'm just, like, a bigger fan of Selena Gomez. So, like, I don't really watch.
Has our, like, over 380, 90 million people now.
That's crazy.
Haley has about 50, or maybe, because she's lost followers now.
Yeah, this whole thing is really, like, and, like, for them, like, their followers are their sales for their makeup line. Like, it's like their followers, like, I think translated to, like, more.
It hasn't come out yet. It hasn't come out yet, but I really do wonder how much money Kylie Jenner has lost through this. She lost about 300, 400,000 Instagram followers.
That's nuts.
Which is a lot.
Yeah. What does she sell right now, even? Is she still doing
lip kits?
Still?
Like lips, makeup. She does the whole makeup vibe.
Still?
I think Kylie's skin is out. Like Kylie's swim was a bust.
Yeah, but people still buy it.
Right,
because they call these cash grabs.
Yeah.
And like, more power to them. Like, do whatever, you know?
I mean, if she can, right?
Yeah, I'm a fan of the, like, Jenner, like, family. And, like, I know a lot of people don't like them, but I think that,
I'm not so much a fan anymore. I used to be a big fan.
I mean, I don't know. It depends what angle you look at it. There's some things that they're really talented in. I understand.
Business-wise, yes.
Yeah, like, maybe, what are we teaching our children to just do this? Like, no, but, like, this is the way they're going about it. Just different circumstances, different people.
I
like,
respect the business game. I think it's
Yeah.
real, and I think that people are idiots if they don't see that.
Yeah.
I think
It's
you're
good.
I think you're in denial if you don't understand the power that they wield.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Right.
I think they're great. I mean, big fan. Some things I don't like about them, but, like, overall,
Right.
good job.
So this was pop culture. This was big.
Yeah.
The second scandal to hit was Pump Rules. Vanderpump Rules.
Oh.
Okay, so Vanderpump Rules
Throwback.
came out many, many years ago. You and Celine were the two people who told me to watch it. I wasn't trying to, because I wasn't always, like, in our family, the three sisters, when we were watching TV, I wasn't super always about reality TV as much as you and Sel.
I like reality TV, and I don't like normal TV that much. Some shows, like some sitcoms, I'll enjoy,
Yeah.
but and maybe like some movies, but
You're more of a reality
show.
Selena,
Oh
more
yeah,
reality. Okay.
way more, yeah.
Right, that's what I was trying to say.
A
Okay.
documentary.
Yeah, you love a good
Yeah.
coming of life story,
Yeah.
which I enjoy. Same.
Yeah.
100%. So I started watching Vanderpump Rules when you guys did, which was from the beginning. I'm not sure when that was. What date?
Years ago.
Years ago. Oh yeah, they're on season 10, so let's say 10-ish years ago, right?
Wow.
Nuts. But this week came out as just insane. One of the people on it his name is Tom Sandoval. Okay, he started off as a waiter, and
That's Sir on Robertson.
yes, and he was dating a girl named Kristen. Kristen cheated on him. She cheated on him with her best friend's boyfriend. Tom, cheated on Kristen, his girlfriend, with Ariana. Okay.
But then he stayed with Ariana for
The
years.
next 7-8 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Tom Sandoval
Yeah.
and Ariana have been dating for the past 7 or 8 years.
Live together, the whole.
They bought a house together.
They bought a house together.
They did not get married. But I feel like when you buy a house with somebody, it could almost mean the same as like signing a marriage certificate with someone.
Yeah.
The stakes are high.
Yeah.
Stakes are high. There's now there's common property. It's
Yeah.
gonna be uncomfortable now, right?
Yeah, and hard to get out of.
Hard to get out of. Like all of this is really confusing. So in this season of Vanderpump Rules, we see a couple different things happening. Tom Sandoval and Tom Schwartz open up a new business. Okay, it's called Schwartz and Sandy's. These two Toms already have another restaurant.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tom and Tom.
Tom and Tom is a
Or
restaurant.
Tom.
Tom,
Sorry.
Tom.
It's a cute name, honestly.
It's cute.
A
It's
bit.
cute. So as have I.
Yeah,
Yes.
a long time ago.
So Tom and Tom have the restaurant with Lisa Vanderpump.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lisa.
So this new restaurant, Schwartz and Sandy's,
Yeah.
with Tom Schwartz and Tom Sandoval, is with another guy. His name is Greg. Greg is a business restaurateur guy.
Yeah.
Bad Bach Greg. Okay, poor Greg. So they, at the beginning of season 10, which is the season now airing, are talking about how the rent is about $25,000 a month at this place.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and Tom are the ones paying it.
I'm a big fan of beverages, if you can't tell.
Right, but the deed to the property is under Greg's name.
Oh, okay.
So now there's a weird power dynamic here because
Yeah.
now the Toms want to open because they're spending $25,000 a month to keep this restaurant.
I wonder if it's just that area that's that expensive, or like
They're not in the West. They're not in the West Hollywood area.
Then why is it that expensive? I heard it's like in random,
It's kind of in a random place. I don't think I'd ever go out there, but not.
Do restaurants make that much money that a rent is $25,000?
I guess, yeah.
That's nuts.
So, so season 10 is Tom Schwartz, Tom Sandoval, this Greg guy trying to open up this new restaurant.
Yeah.
That's part of it, okay? Now, it's expensive, and they're kind of going through this power dynamic of Greg versus the Toms, okay? While this is all happening, Tom Schwartz, who is newly divorced from his, from Katie, who we've seen the last 10 years on this show.
I'm a fan of Katie.
Yeah, I like Katie.
Me too.
She's done a lot. She's grown up a lot. She has, I think, gone through a lot. But she has divorced Tom, and the one thing she asks after the divorce, because they share a group of friends, is that please don't ask people to take sides.
Yeah.
That's what on record she's asked people, like, please don't choose sides, and also like don't hook up with people in our group, which I think is so fair.
Yeah. I
think it's fair. Like, she has to hang out with these girls who are her friends or whatever, frenemies in this group, and she's signed on to do the TV show. And she says, all I ask is that while we're both in this, let's respect this area. Like, I won't hook up with any guys in this group. You don't hook up with any girls in this group. And anything else you want to do, good. We're divorced. Done. It's fine.
It would be like incestual because it's just
The show is already kind of incestual, so she's asking like you, Tom Schwartz, and me, Katie. Let's not.
Yeah.
Right. So halfway through the season, she finds out through Raquel, whose real name is Rachel, that Raquel asks to make out with Tom Schwartz, newly divorced Tom Schwartz. She goes up to Tom Schwartz at a bar after a performance and is like, will you make out with me?
Wow.
And it's odd. It's weird. But like, whatever, Raquel, she's weird. Anyway.
Yeah.
She's a fan who basically made it onto the show.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But she does this, and then she immediately owns up to it, to Katie. Because she's good friends with Katie. So they go to dinner. On the show, they go to dinner. Katie, Ariana, and Raquel, they go to dinner, and Katie immediately cops to, and she's like, I want to tell you something. I did this. I asked Tom if we could make out. Now, there are already reports, like rumors of last year's Coachella, that they did already make out.
Oh.
Okay, but Tom Schwartz came out and said, I wasn't even at Coachella, so it's wrong.
Oh.
So it's impossible. This was last year. Anyway, so Raquel,
I
present moment.
believe her.
Present moment comes up and says this.
It's like a weird thing to like lie about.
Well, she didn't spark the rumor.
Okay.
The rumors were online last
Okay.
year
Okay.
that somebody saw
Gotcha,
Tom and whatever. So at this dinner, season 10, this is very recent, Raquel owns up, I tried to make out with Tom Schwartz. He said no, whatever, we move on. But Katie is still like, why would you do that? You know, like, why'd you do that? Sheena put that idea in Raquel's mind. So Raquel says Sheena kind of like, put this in my mind that I couldn't get it out, and so I asked, and yes. Katie doesn't like Sheena, so Katie was all down to pin this all on Sheena and move on.
Yeah.
Okay? So we fast forward, and we fast forward to present day, not while this is filming, and it comes out that Tom Sandoval has been having an affair with Raquel. Tom Sandoval, not the divorced Tom Schwartz. Tom Sandoval, who has been dating Ariana for 7-8 years. They share a house.
Yeah.
It comes out that Raquel, Rachel, whatever this girl's name is, has been having a 7-8 month long affair with Tom Sandoval.
Yeah, and I think the crazy thing is like, sorry, I know I'm yawning. You're more coffee. I think the crazy thing is how it happened that Raquel was staying in his house. And then in the middle of the night, she was over in the middle of the night. He would go to her room and then come back to Ariana.
Well, they were all of them were all very good friends. So Ariana didn't think anything
it's
bad.
So weird.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
100%. No, it's disgusting. The whole reason why it all came out, though. So Tom Sandoval, who I've always detested, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
I've never liked him. He's just
me either.
And he's ugly. I don't like it.
I just.
But he has a cover band, which is also ick. So ick. He has a cover band. Hi guys. All right. So sorry about that. The clip or the video ended before we wanted it to. The audio version is live. We do continue the conversation on there.
And it gets better. It really picks up and it's funnier.
It does. But we are going to have another conversation or maybe hit on those. So you can continue that on Spotify or Apple.
Yes.
But we're back. We had a quick intermission. We had dinner.
Yes. This is a YouTube exclusive then.
Yeah, YouTube. Yes, YouTube exclusive. Patreon, if you will.
But yeah, we had dinner. What did we get?
Got Tokaya.
We got Tokaya, which was amazing.
Delicious, honestly.
I love it. I think it's great. It has a larger menu.
Right.
Than
Okay.
Chipotle.
So it's somewhat similar to Chipotle, but we like it more. I'll tell you why.
They're different, but
There's vegan options, like vegan, cheese. Like you can get
Vegan
Chipotle
cheese.
vegan
yeah.
mozzarella or Chipotle Jack, whatever. And I enjoy the inclusivity of that. I like that. I think that's fair.
It's good.
Necessary.
It's good for us with sensitive tummies.
Yeah, and also Tiffany is actually lactose intolerant.
Yeah, I'm actually
Yes.
very lactose.
I just haven't had dairy in a long time.
Yeah. Candice's is by
Choice.
I mean, mine's by choice too. I can sit and suffer, but sometimes I get hives and I don't like it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so now when we did this whole makeshift adding to video, we switched the video, the video camera, so now we can see ourselves.
Yeah.
And I prefer this.
You do?
I do prefer
I mean,
this.
that's great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, who knows? It
common.
will be worse than it was before. You guys can let us know.
Did you clean the camera lens before?
I don't think I did.
Okay. Well, I
but
think it looks good.
I think it looks good too. But I think the last video, one of the things I learned was the light shining in from behind me was really my pitfall. Like that was the worst part of it. I think it created really unnecessary lighting.
Yeah.
I think people who shoot podcasts.
No, people who take pictures, like photographers and stuff, are just really good at photos. They know that.
Yeah.
I think that's the first rule.
I know, I messed up. Okay, I don't like being in front of the camera, but which is weird because
You grew up loving it.
I grew up wanting to be an actress first.
Yes.
But I also grew up wanting to be Chelsea Handler.
Yeah.
On Chelsea Lately, I love that. It's still my dream. I still love to do that.
There's so many people
I think
that
it's
are like
fun.
that still. Yeah.
It's still fun for me to
Yeah.
want to have a bunch of people, let's have a conversation, let's talk some shit about some people.
Yeah,
And I think that's where podcasts are really the new age of what Chelsea Handler was really doing.
Yeah. It's a she was like, I feel like really harsh.
Yes. Oh, I also would
There
have
was
like
a
that.
wall.
Mean.
Yeah,
No.
I know.
Yeah, but I do love her, and that was something that
I actually enjoy being on camera, and I wanted to create a YouTube channel. I just like didn't, and like maybe I will later. I just don't know the topic, and
we're so similar and so different.
Yeah, so, I would do honestly like a mukbang channel.
I know you would. I don't want to eat on camera.
I don't care. Like I wanted to have our dinner on camera, but Candice didn't.
I said no. I said no.
So you make the rules. Your podcast, your rules.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So, mukbang has never been my idea, like my ideal situation.
No. I would rather like
I think
talk,
it's because I like shove food in my mouth.
I mean, you know me.
Yeah,
you
do too. You do too. So that would be
silently
shoving.
But I'm intentionally chewing now. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, you are. I've always
because as my
anyway.
you're good at eating.
I've always been
my
a slow eater too.
I'm not that way. No. But my stomach doesn't have teeth, is what my younger sister told me, and that's true.
Sounds cool to you. Something doesn't have teeth.
Yeah, like to chew my food.
Okay.
So I think about that sometimes now.
Well, I want to talk to you a little bit about middle child syndrome.
It's not real.
Okay, it might be a little bit real.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, I don't think it's real in our family though.
Maybe it's not real in our family.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I would still be doing what I'm doing if I was, I don't know, first child, last child, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it has anything to do with your future. But like maybe how you feel like within the dynamics of our house.
Oh, because yesterday I said the middle one is the one that's used to sharing. Because that's how dishes
I don't know that conversation. It's not why I brought it up.
What happened? Where we were sitting at the dinner table last night, or the held up.
Okay.
And you were like, well, I'm first. I was always used to like sharing or compromising everything. And I said the compromiser, the mediator, is technically the second child because she's stuck in between. To the younger and the older.
Yes. Yes. And the only reason why I said that was also because sometimes I don't feel like the oldest.
I know.
I feel very
second child.
I don't even feel second child. I just don't always feel oldest because one, we're so close in age that it's really like negligible, our age difference. But also because like when we're at home and all 5 of us were living in that house, I never felt like, what do they say, that like the oldest child really like gets their way or something? Or
we don't have that dynamic. We don't have an age order.
You're right. We don't have that dynamic.
Well, like we have a little bit. Like Celine is like
the third child. Our baby is like grew up the princess.
So there's little
parts of
she has a little bit like that. I'm a little bit
like for example, simple terms like we Sunday night dinner, like we're gonna go out to eat. It was never like really your decision or my decision. Like we would come up with thoughts, but like if the baby didn't want to have one of those, like we would go where she wanted.
Yeah. But I didn't really have like, let's say with that, I don't really have strong opinions because I feel like I could eat at most places. But yeah, like I really cared.
Same,
I would push.
And I never really cared so much.
Yeah,
that's okay. That's what
it's helpful. But
that's what I mean. I guess when I say like I'm a good compromiser.
Yeah, because I just
generally don't care about so much.
Yeah,
but we're both people who don't really care so much.
There's some if I have an opinion, I care, and then like otherwise, I'm just pretty like
nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, that's good. If I have like a strong opinion, then I'll like say it.
There's very few things that I have strong opinions about.
Yeah.
I think that might be it.
I think you have strong opinions about a lot of things that I don't.
I don't know.
Actually, you're right. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I have strong opinions about a lot of things. Actually.
I'm really.
But I don't enforce them.
I'm indifferent to so much.
Yeah.
Like whatever you want to do. Okay, let's do that. Like
sure.
Like,
well, when I don't care, I don't really have an opinion. I feel
yeah.
Like, is that like a thing? Is that like well known? And we're just like. Stupid?
What?
Like, when you have a preference, that means you care.
I guess, like, maybe.
But you could also be okay with certain other things, right?
I could hate an idea.
Yeah.
While I do feel indifferent about the entire subject, I could hate something.
Yeah.
But I mostly just don't care.
Then there are some people, like we have some friends who are just like so, like not opinionated, and actually, like I don't.
You know what I'm not? I'm not very curious. I think.
Yeah.
Well, you're curious about life. No, I'm curious about all of those things. I have questions, but like I'm not curious so much, and it makes me a little nervous. Like, Should I be asking people more questions? Like part of this whole podcasting thing is like I want to bring people on, I want to have conversations, and I do enjoy a little bit of like poking where it's uncomfortable, so we can get to like the thing.
Yeah.
But in day to day, like I'm not super curious about like somebody's life.
That's good. Well, not good. It's just
But it kind of holds back my.
No, some people are curious about people. Some people are curious about ideas. Some people are curious about like there's.
That's true. That's true. I'm curious about ideas and like the reasons why things happen.
That's good.
Like for the bank situation, okay?
Oh yeah, we were throwing around topics about like what else we could talk about, and I didn't know if it would like land with the audience, even though I don't think there's a polar audience yet. But one thing we were discussing was the Silicon Valley Bank collapse,
Right.
Which is super crazy and interesting.
Right. So there's a bank run, and that means that a bunch of different people who hold money in this bank, this specific bank that I don't know the name of.
SVB.
SVB.
Well, yeah, Silicon Valley Bank.
Okay.
I thought it's SVIB, but I think it's SVB. Anyways,
So a bunch of people who hold money in this bank
yeah.
pulled money out.
No, but that's not what started it.
But isn't that what a bank run is?
Yes, but it
That's what
collapsed.
started.
No, I don't think that's what started it. I think that, okay, this is what happened in really short.
Okay.
I saw this clip that explained
I
it.
showed you the video.
Yeah, but I think,
There's a previous to that. There's a pre.
oh, I didn't, I don't know, maybe I saw a different one, but it was basically these people at the bank took, like, let's say when you invest in a bank or you put your money in a bank, they take that and they invest in bonds.
Yes.
Well, because we're like, I guess in a recession right now, they invested in these bonds, and then these people were saying we want our money back, or we want to take out some money, but these people are like, we don't have your money, they're in bonds, and these bonds are not
Losing money.
yeah, they're losing money.
Yes.
So then they had to go out and raise money. They couldn't raise money because of the economic climate right now.
So they pulled their money
So
out.
then they pulled their money out, and then the
That is
word
a big
got
one.
out, and
Yes.
then I don't know how many millions and billions of dollars were then pulled out, and then all of that together.
collapse began.
Yeah, it was like an avalanche. Like a lot of things happened at once.
Yes.
And did you hear Hulu also?
No.
Yeah, Hulu has like, I don't know if it was like
Okay.
4%. A good like that's millions and millions of
Yes,
dollars.
4% is a
Hulu.
lot,
Or
yeah.
maybe it was more than that, whatever. But it was like
Okay.
tens of millions, and their money is stuck in there. But they said that they can continue operations without it.
Well, yeah.
Obviously,
So
it's small.
people who have money that is under $250,000 are backed by the
FDIC.
Yes, FDIC. But people who have more than that amount of money in there, they're kind of the ones who are screwed.
Yeah, the FDI, you're insured up to $250,000,
Yes.
but anything more than that
Yeah.
is yeah.
So
So
like Hulu, all these big name people who didn't get their money out during like the
Run.
bank run are stuck.
Yeah.
Hulu is stuck.
yeah, but only
But
a
they're
certain.
able, yes,
only
but
a
they're
certain
able
amount.
to continue operations and they're going to
Yeah,
be
the
okay.
people I guess that were lucky or like in a better position would be if you invested like in multiple, like let's say bigger, because you would have like the insurance.
Yeah,
all
but
that
also
stuff.
people, exactly, people though like who are normal people like
Yeah.
us who kept their money in that bank are
Yeah.
going to be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is cool. That's really
But
good.
like that's crazy because then I read, and this is not just like I think an isolated situation. It affects everything. Like
what?
like the greater climate. Like I mean, tech companies, fundraising, the larger economic. Yeah, like just I'm
I have a few-
curious to see what's gonna happen.
I am curious too. I also want to know it like how long from start to finish did it take from the first person to realize like these bonds are not making money? Let's start pulling our money out. I wonder the timetable.
Yeah, it'd be good if they made like, for example, like this is a good documentary out of Ross.
Yeah, like I want to know.
I wanna
So
know
like
too.
within a week's time, these maybe 5 to 10 major players of this bank realized their money was tied to these bonds that no longer make money, and getting their money out of this bank was number one priority.
Yeah.
And did that happen? Like first of all, how many of those people like happened at once? But like from the time, like I want to know, is it 2 weeks? 1 week? It could be like 3 days.
Yeah, I think it was something shorter than that. But I don't
Shorter
know.
than 3 days, within like 24 hours.
Yeah.
It happened?
I mean, I don't know how long it even took them to realize that they had to go out and raise like $1 to $2 billion, like couldn't raise that, and then I think that got back to different VCs think a lot of people here still raise money from Silicon Valley and stuff, but I mean, it's a little bit different. But I don't know. I kind of want to see a list of companies that were affected.
Me too.
You know?
I'm really curious about that.
Yeah, I'm really curious
These are the
about
things
that.
I'm curious about.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. So I understand that.
So, yeah.
It's something that's pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna learn more about this in the next like week.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just happened. Like we don't know much.
Yeah.
It's been like 3 days.
It's like the second largest bank collapse of all time.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's like, and that like trickles down into so many other things, and like we're older now, so it's so, you know, it's fun to not fun, but like it's interesting to see. Yeah.
Because now we're adults.
Yeah. You know.
Which is a little scary.
Hold on to that.
Which is really scary.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of a recession.
Yeah,
We
I guess
also
so.
have to do that. Maybe not the best time for me to put all my eggs in this podcast basket.
Yeah, we have to get something. Okay.
It's gonna be okay. Follow my dreams. So that's been happening. So we talked a little bit about pop culture. We did a little bit about how we are as individuals, and we did a little bit about the bank collapse. So the version that's going to be on Spotify and Apple will have a lot more and very different things, obviously. I'm going to add this video to that.
Yeah.
But I do want to thank you.
Oh, it's event?
I think so.
Yeah, this is all talked out.
Listen, we talked
We
for a
both are
lot.
talked out.
Yeah,
Me
I said it on the auditory version, so if you listen to that, you know. But I'm really introverted, and it takes a lot out of me to be able to speak in that way.
Yeah.
And I think that
You need to recharge now.
maybe a little bit of a recharge would be the worst idea.
Yeah.
But I really do thank you for coming.
Thank you.
This
This
was
was
really
so
fun.
fun.
I'm glad that I got all of the kinks out and understood how to do
Yeah, me
everything.
too.
I don't
love
think you knew, or even I knew from beginning to end, like
Oh, I didn't
how
know
different all of
any.
this
Yeah.
kind of setup was going to be.
Yeah,
I'm glad that I learned how to do it before I figure
too.
out, you know.
Drop it in the comments. Let us know. I'm a natural YouTuber.
Okay.
Let us know what you think about this episode, what other topics you want us to discuss, and what we can kind of go deeper on. I think that
This
would
has
be
become
so.
Tiffany's YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
No, but for real,
Tiffany is much more the
for Storytime with Candice, also, you know, drop in the comments what different, you know, types of episodes you guys have ideas on, because I mean, we're here to talk. She's here
right.
to talk.
So episodes, but also guests. I love guests, and we would love that kind of information, mostly because guests I want to have come on who are really passionate about something, and I want